Homemade BAPs board right here. So we've got Johnny in this everted position on the BAPs. So we'll use our single leg toe touchdown. We're gonna go in on the old mid-tarsal joint right here. So we got a lot of cool and sweet frontal plane loading, everted right here. Now with this wedge on in here, it's gonna help us to really unlock that mid-tarsal joint. So let's go, Johnny. Let's go right leg back and let's go tippy toe position. I want you to just go ahead and reach nice and forward for me as you drop into your descent right now. Good, and then back up. Good. Good. Nice. So we're using that upper extremity driver with that knee-high reach to really load that posterior and that lateral pelvic girdle. We'll kind of switch things up in a second in terms of reaching in different directions and planes. Good. And what I'm going to have you do next, buddy, take a little breather. Let's rotate and reach on a 45 to 90 degree angle to the left. We're really going to kind of load up that butt and that hip a little bit. We're kind of all about winding him on up. It's kind of like a pirate ship. The most powerful thing in that guy is the cannons, hips and the body are the cannons. So when you're ready, you take advantage of a little BAPs board here. There you go. Good. Excellent. Doing great. Right on jamming. A little FMR, functional manual reaction. Understanding how the body biomechanically, it's articulating surfaces, so the joint is moving due to how the bones are moving, how the tissue are kind of loading. Take a little breather there a second. How's the butt and the hip feeling?
Barking. It's working.
Nice. And foot and ankle. Nice. Okay. What are you feeling with your so after kind of our sequencing and your time at Maverick Physical Therapy so far? What have you been feeling in terms of position of the foot, the wedge, the little BAPs board, kind of that foam pad and stuff like that? How are you doing?
I just think the freer range of motion. I'm starting from the ground up. I can feel it in my ankle, my knee, and my hip. And I know it's going even higher than that too. So
nice. Good.
It's a beautiful thing.
It is, for sure. Let's get a little more nerdy.
All right, I like that.
Let's go ahead in this single leg toe touchdown position. I want you to go ahead and reach to the right 45 to 90 degrees for me. So we're going to take the butt out in that rotational plane. See if we can't break up that mid-tarsal joint a little bit more.
Okay.
Good. This BAPs board is pretty unsteady little creature as well.
I feel that.
So big balanced man. Also, so Mostyn's mobility, stability, and balance, they all coexist together simultaneously. If we don't have those, we're not going to have consistent, efficient motion. Let's do 2 more for me, buddy. Nice. And relax. Good. Perfect. Johnny, what I'm going to have you do, buddy, let's go ahead and let's turn and let's use the right foot. So I'm going to have you face that direction. Give you a little breather here in a second. So what I want you to do now, in this position, I'm going to throw this guy underneath your foot, throw a little monkey wrench into the equation.
Okay.
We're going to go single leg toe touchdown, right foot up on the BAPs board. I want you to do a little type 1 out of sync for me. So I'm going to have you take your left arm, rotate and reach to the right, and then right arm is going to bend to the left for me. So we get that collapse that we're looking for, and all those little sensory receptors chatting with each other. We're going to try and unlock that thoracic spine a little more. It's a good position, good spot to be able to do that. So John, what I'm going to have you do, let's go ahead and prop that right foot right on up there for me, buddy. Let's go right foot up just a little bit higher for me, pal. There you go, perfect, right there. So I'm going to work on foot and ankle and then hip. I'm going to feed off of how you're reacting.
Sure.
When you're ready, let's go toe touchdown with that left toe, left arm. Yep, he's going to rotate right and then overhead and then back on up. Good. Let's try 8 of those guys. Good. Nice. Nice, buddy. There you go. Let's go 3 more. Nice. And let's go last one. And relax. Let's give that foot a little bit of a breather. I'm gonna wedge you then. So we got you everted. We have you dorsiflexed, and we're blocking that mid-tarsal joint. We should get a good collapse. Now that you've progressed to that, we'll do a little test and retest when you're done. It's important to always do that. We always do that with a patient numerically, quantitatively. Throw out a little measuring device out on the ground, throw you in a functional position. So more work, less time. fewer efforts. It's a good thing. What we'll do next, let's go ahead if you're ready.
I'm ready, buddy.
Beating those legs up and that body up a little bit in a good way.
Yeah.
PT stands for physical torture, right? Not physical therapy, or maybe PT squared. So what I'm gonna have you do, let's do that type 1 out of sync.
Okay.
Left tippy toe. Let's try to do 8 of those guys. Balance demand's a lot greater. Good fatigue and little activity. Good. Back up. Awesome, brother. Nice. And we're all ready. And loadability wise, when we get in that TZ1A, B, and C position of our throwing mechanics, should elicit a pretty good little response here when we go to those guys and retest things with a few little towel drills. Good. And relax for me. Let's go ahead on flat ground. Go ahead and give me a few little body weight squats, 2-legged squats. Good. And then back up. What are you feeling right now in comparison to what you were a little bit ago?
Feel more range of motion and better
And we're at.
load through my hips.
Okay. Good. Let's do one more of those, and now let's go right leg forward, same leg to a touchdown, and let's go ahead and rotate and reach to the right. Good. And a lot of times what we'll find kind of offsetting the feet and the pelvis like this, it really frees things up. That pelvis really is intended to spin. We won't do a lot of things really parallel and stuff like that. So, Johnny, how you feeling?
Rocking.
Nice. Ready for your next thing?
Let's do it.
Awesome. Let's roll. Back 5, no fingerprints.